There it goes. Pressure's climbing. Hey guys, we got a trouble call for a potable pump that seems to be cycling on and off when it shouldn't be. This is a potable pump that I just repaired recently, so I'm a little nervous. Can't deny that I'm a little nervous that hopefully I'm a little worried maybe something broke that I just installed and we might be looking at a warranty repair. But we'll see when we get there. Basically, the customer noticed that even though no one was home at the time, they could hear the pump turning on and off. So what we'll do is we'll just isolate the pump discharge until the pressure drop stops happening. So if I can verify that when the pump is isolated from the whole distribution system, the pressure is no longer falling. If I can verify that, then the problem is somewhere out in the distribution system. Maybe a toilet bowl valve or a leaky sink or something like along those lines, or even the distribution plumbing itself. However, if I isolate it and the pressure continues to fall, then it's something more in my wheelhouse and I have to look closer and see if I can find where this leak is. And hopefully it's not on equipment that I just installed like probably 3 weeks ago, not even. But if it is, hey, that's how it goes. Sometimes things just break, and we just got to do what we got to do and go and repair them. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. See you there. Alright, here's the potable system pressure. It is falling slowly. Let's see if it comes on at 40. But yeah, it is falling very slowly, whatever it is. But it is falling. Should come on here soon. There it goes. Can even hear the pump running through the pipes. Pressure's climbing. 42, 44. We'll watch it come up and then turn off, and we'll see how quickly it's falling so we can kind of get a benchmark for the problem we're trying to isolate. And then we'll start isolating areas and see what happens. And it should turn off right here at 60, 62, 64, perfect. 65, that works. Alright, let's see how fast it's falling. 65, 64, 63. Yeah, that is noticeable. Totally noticeable. Okay. So we've got this manifold. This is from the county to the tank. This is from the discharge, and I believe this goes to the house. Unfortunately, I think this also goes over to the pressure tanks, but let's see if I shut this, what happens. I'll shut that gate valve. Is the pressure still falling? No. It's holding. And then if I open it, we should hear the pressure fall. There we go. Yep, there it goes. Yep, and now it's falling again. What is that? 57. It is a slow fall, that's for sure. But it is falling. Okay, so here is the shutoff for the house. We're gonna shut this valve, and then we're gonna go check our gauge back up at the pump house and see if the pressure is still falling with this shut. If it is, then the problem is not inside the house. Let's go see. All right. Is the pressure falling? It's at 42, a hair over 42. We'll watch it closely. Make sure our manifold is all in the normal position. Yep, everything's good. Well, this is a relief for me. It doesn't appear to be falling. But hopefully the customer can figure out where the leak is in the home. I don't have access to the home right now, so that'll be for them to figure out tomorrow. But the good news is the leak is not immediately at the pump discharge or between the pump discharge here and the pump house, because it is holding. We're sitting there right above 42. It is not falling. And before, the rate at which it was falling was very obvious. Now, when we go back down the hill and open up the valve to the house, if the leak is on the other side of that valve, when we open it, we're going to hear a lot of flow because we've isolated the leak from the supply. So we've shut a valve, and there's a theoretical leak on the other side of it. So all of that pressure has fallen really quickly, probably, because it doesn't have pressure tanks anymore. And we are holding pressure on one side of that valve. So this is how you find leaks in systems. You isolate and observe pressure. And sometimes it's nice to have multiple places to observe pressure, but you just make do with whatever you have. And yeah, that pressure is not falling. So let's go back down to the house. We'll open up that ball valve that we shut. I can almost guarantee we're going to hear as water goes through. And then to me, that means that there is water being used somewhere downstream of that valve where it shouldn't be. Whether it's an outright leak or just a toilet bowl valve that's not seated fully, is going to be up to the customer to investigate and see what they can find out. Yeah, all right, let's head back down and open that up. I think we can pretty safely say the leak is not in the pump discharge or in the pump house. All right, so this is our high pressure side. Here's our load out based on that arrow on this regulator. So we're going to go ahead and open this valve slowly, and we should hear a bunch of flow. There we go. Yep. There's a bunch of flow going through. You can just hear it just a little bit. All right, let's go back up to the pump house and just watch that pressure fall slowly. And if that is the case, we can see it falling again. Then we know this is the only thing we changed, and our leak is somewhere downstream of this. All right, right as I walked back into the room, I could hear the pressure switch open and the motor contactor open. And let's see the pressure. Focus. There we go. 61. 60. 59. Yep, it's fallen again. Okay. So we can say with certainty there's a leak somewhere in the house, or at least downstream of that house isolation. Just due to the nature of this place, we're going to have to just relay that information to the caretaker and have them look deeper tomorrow. Alright, on second thought, talking with the caretaker, we decided it's best to keep this shut overnight. That way the leak is stopped and they can address it in the morning time. They'll come and turn this on and go hunting for the leak. But there's no reason to keep this open while nobody's here, so we'll go ahead and shut that and call it good. Alright, see you on the next one.